If you're living at home with your family, your parents, you're renting with a buddy, and you're considering buying, or even if you're a homeowner and you're considering selling, pay attention to this clip right here. Basically, Meet Kevin is basically saying, now is the time to sell. Don't even think twice. This is the time to sell. Then you got Graham Stephan basically saying the bubble is getting ready to pop. Now, people are listening to these people. I see you shaking your head, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. These are people who are quote-unquote real estate experts saying this is the time to get the hell out of your house and sell, aka it's the top of the market. Now, if you don't believe these guys because they're young and maybe you're not necessarily find them to be credible, let's read something else. Jamie Dimon, this guy who's a billionaire, he runs JP Morgan Chase, a bank you might have heard of. He's the CEO of that. He's quote unquote says he feels a storm is coming to the real estate marketplace. So my question is this, Tiffany, are we at the top of the market right now?
Okay, I really like this question because there is a lot of different information out there and you kind of have to take pieces and bits and pieces and formulate your own opinion, right? Mm-hmm. I do listen to economists, and my most recent economist, who's very well respected, was sharing that, we're not in a bubble. Yes, the rates are increasing. What does that mean? That means affordability is decreasing, right? That means that now that, let's just say there's 100 buyers out there that can buy this $1 million home, well, maybe there's gonna be 50, right? So when affordability goes down, then of course there's gonna be less buyers in the market. What else is gonna go down? The competition, right? So what's gonna go up? Inventory. So you have to look at all these things and consider, okay, so that's going to definitely cause some buyers to maybe step out of the market or lose the, range of affordability that they wanted to be in. So that's going to cause an adjustment, right? Now, when we talk about people like crash, it's going to crash, I'm like, okay, let's put some things into perspective, especially for us Floridians, okay? We have a kick-ass state. Can I even say that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Kick-ass.
We have a kick-ass state.
We do have a kick-ass state in Florida. I agree.
So many reasons that people move here. Lucky us, we're in real estate. We're definitely riding this wave. But think about it. What people pay for, like shoe boxes in places like certain parts of California, New York
City.
Millions of dollars for these things. People have found us out here in Florida.
Yeah.
They know what you can get in the Sunshine State with great tax benefits, right? So you think about it, and like I'm selling 5,000 plus square foot homes that are under $1 million in the Central Florida market, and you can't get that in certain other markets. So why I say this is because look at it in perspective of the growth that Florida still has, the future we still have, what's being invested into our state, infrastructure. I mean, people are investing here, they're moving here for many reasons. So I feel like we still have a really great trajectory for growth in our markets, especially like you're in the luxury market. You see what people are buying. They can't believe what they can get for $23 million on Star Island. I mean, maybe it's more now, right? But I'm just giving you an example, like compared to what they pay for a shoebox in Manhattan. So I think that for Florida, and again, it's all, I think, market driven. We still have so much potential for the growth of the values in our markets. Now, of course, rates are going to definitely adjust, make an impact on that and what it means for the market. But from what I read and the economists I follow, crash, no. Adjustment, correction, yes, but no crash. And for the future of the state of Florida, I say, yeah, sure, cash out if you have the opportunity because you have a great, you've increased your value so much and you have great equity, but also continue to buy here. We still have so much growth ahead. So I'm big on Florida real estate, buy, sell, all of it.
Are you seeing more people looking to buy right now or more people looking to sell? What's your market?
I still see a lot of people coming in and wanting to move down here and looking, and it's still hard to find property. So you still have the supply demand issue. There's still a lack of inventory. I am seeing a little bit more inventory coming to market. But the prices, people are also pricing their properties so crazy high that those kind of sit there and they're not necessarily real sellers, as we say, because they're just trying to get a certain number. That's a little unrealistic. So those properties sit for a while. But the properties that do go on the market that are well priced are gone right away. I mean, usually even like the first, second day they get listed. But I'm still seeing a ton of buyers coming in town, and we can't find them places. And also those people that do want to sell, they say, where would we go? So if they sell their, let's say $10 million to $5 million, $10 million home, they're, you know, even if they made a couple $1,000,000 on it in the last year and a half, like where are they going to go? They're going to have to pay a bigger price tag with no inventory.
Yeah,
So,
that's bingo. I hear that all the time. It's like I might get a great price for my property, but then what the hell?
It's a wash.
Then you're back into the marketplace of trying to buy a property that's too expensive and is overinflated, and you kind of it's cyclical.
Well, I'll tell you too. So it depends. I think now more than ever, you have to be creative, okay? And you have to be educated and experienced to do well in this market, right? So for instance, a client wants to sell. They're like, but where will I go, Tiffany? Okay, well, there's a few options for you. Number one, we can put the house on the market. We can require a lease back for a certain amount of term to say, hey, at least we're going to know that somebody wants it, how much we might be able to get, and we're going to get a lease back to give you the time to find something else, right? Option A. Option B, a bridge loan. People don't know about bridge loans, right? So you can essentially secure your next home first and then go and sell your first home. Maybe you didn't have the cash to do both at once. There are different programs out there called bridge loans. So if you're working with somebody experienced, they're going to be able to guide you on this, you know, and I do a lot of off-market stuff. I get creative as hell. I spend a lot of money on private mailers to homes and different things because I find off-market deals for my clients. It's the only way I'm going to be able to compete and not have to have multiple offers, bidding them outside well over what it'll appraise for, right? So I get creative as well. So there are ways to still win in this market and not be paying the knucklehead price, but you have to be with a professional that can guide you to do that.
All right, let's stop right there with this professional thing.
That was bars, I feel like.
That was awesome.
I don't know exactly what she said, but I know that if I was into real estate,
Correct.
I'd rewind.